Born on the 8th of December 1861 in Paris, Georges Méliès revolutionized the screen until his death at age 76. Before he discovered film, Méliès was a magician, often using optical illusions to trick his audience. Once he first saw film with his eyes, he decided to create his own camera and sold everything he owned to build his very own film studio. Using his keen eye for illusion, Méliès wowed the world through cinema and created some of the best work in early age of film. That was Georges Méliès' 1901 film, The Man with the Rubber Head. Here is my recreation.
Huzzah! My new head's arrived. It's a bit small, it's a bit small though, so I'm going to expand with this leader.
Now don't get confused by my amazing recreation, they are both different clips. The original clip shows a man expanding a head, with the head eventually exploding. I recreated this using green screen and put it on a background. This was technology that was not used at the time, meaning that it was much easier for me to create it than it was for Georges Méliès back in 1901. That was a very famous clip from Les Voyages dans le Monde, which is Georges Méliès' 1902 production. Up next will be my attempt at a recreation. Now, I'm aware that my version was not as good as the original, as it was very hard for me to have the moon and face zooming in at the same time without the face getting out of line with the moon. Georges Méliès clearly did a better job than me despite using technology 115 years older than my own. Despite this, I think we both used the same technique, which was to film a face individually and then crop it onto the screen in post-production. Overall, I am very happy with my recreations of some of Georges Méliès' most famous films. Both of my films came out very similar to the originals, and I feel I managed to recreate them both successfully. Because of this, I will give myself 4 Joey stars out of 5. Now, on to my contemporary practitioner. James Haygood first began editing in the mid-1980s when he partnered with David Fincher, who at the time was a music video director. It wasn't until 1999 when Haygood edited his first hit film, Fight Club. Since then he has gone on to edit such films as 2002's The Panic Room and 2004's Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, and many more. I have attempted to recreate 2 of his most infamous editing techniques. Here is one from Fight Club.
Hey, come on, I'm in pain.
You want to see pain? Swing by First Methodist Tuesday nights. See the guys with testicular cancer. That's pain.
And here is my recreation. I'm gonna open it.
I'm so confused.
To recreate this technique, I tried a variety of different methods, including photoshopping the flashing character in. However, I felt the most effective method was standing still and cutting in a clip with him standing behind me. I'm aware that in the original, Haygood probably just photoshopped a quick frame. However, I felt the one that felt best for me was the latter.
I'd like to, take you out or something.
You're married.
Not yet. Not married. No, I'm not married. No.
Look, man, I'm telling you right off the bat, I'm high maintenance, so I'm not gonna tiptoe around your marriage or whatever it is you got going there. If you want to be with me, you're with me.
Okay.
In this scene from Eternal Sunshine of a Spotless Mind, you can see the book covers slowly fade to blank. Here is my attempted recreation.
Dawn, I need to talk to you. I've had enough. I don't think you love me anymore.
I do.
I don't think you love me anymore.
I do.
In fact, I know you don't love me anymore.
While I did not execute it as well, I believe that both me and Haygood used the same editing technique, which is to mask over the books with a layer placed on top. I just did not do as good of a job as I would have liked to on my version. I do not believe that I have been as successful with my Haygood recreations as I was with my George Méliès clips. However, I managed to somewhat create what I was going for, so I am content with the turnout. 3 Joey stars out of 5. Thank you for watching.